On April 9th, my son received a write-up stating that he violated a Board of Education policy by using or making a racially motivated comment saying that an alien needs a green card. Board, there is nothing inappropriate about saying aliens need green cards, and there certainly isn't a case for racism due to the fact that alien is not a race. Per the board's policies found on your website, this board has control and authority over all public schools in Davidson County, including Central High. This board's policies do not prevent students from using the word alien, illegal alien, green card, nor does it state that these words are racially insensitive or abusive. I cannot appeal this suspension since it is less than 10 days. Racism is only a 3-day suspension with no appeal when it should be a top-tier punishment. After no resolution, I emailed Alan Beck and Nicholas Jarvis asking for help. These emails remain unanswered to this day, 4 weeks later. However, 2 board members did choose to send messages to county leaders and residents with my personal arrest record from 14 years ago and encouraged them to post this on social media. These posts were sent around my child's school. 2 members of this board, too busy to hear a mother's cry, yet not too busy to assault her character and one more attempt to hurt her child. 14 years ago, I was arrested for possession of pain medication, sentenced to 6 years, served 4, then released early, successfully reintegrating into society. I was since appointed by a Superior Court judge in Brunswick County, North Carolina, to serve on an advisory board for their commissioners. I held that seat for years until I moved to Davidson County. I am nationally accredited with the Encompass Program of America and have spoken publicly over 30 times in many states regarding addiction. However, Chairman Beck and Ashley Carroll chose not to include that in the text that they shared. Through your reckless attempt to slander my name, you have successfully re-traumatized my family. Your weak attempt to assault my character has failed, but your malicious character has been highlighted. It is my opinion that 2 members on this board are highly corrupt. I request corrective action be taken to remove you both in order to protect all children and families of this county. Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you. My name's Alan Mashburn. I'm a contributor with Blaze Media, and I'm doing a story, I think, on this. I'm here tonight to show my support for the McGhee family. There's some things lacking in this, and you've had 3 particular people comment on administrative issues that should never even reach the board if you have good administrators. And as the Board of Education, you should want to never have to listen to that. You should want to have good administrators. And to this little old assistant principal who found something like that to be insensitive, toughen up, Buttercup. This young man, Mr. McGhee, has a First Amendment right to express himself. My goodness, in America today, if he had walked into a classroom wearing a skirt and heels and identified as a girl, you would have went along with it. And you would have had to put up with it. But here we are. What he did lacks intent, gross intent of wrongdoing. There's no malicious intent. I'm not an attorney, but I enjoyed pre-law the few times I took it in college, and that's what's lacking here. Thus, there's no rule broken. You need to fix this. Your administration needs to fix this. This is not a board issue per se. You need to issue a public apology. But this is your administration's problem. Man up or take away your man card. But worse off, you're setting a dangerous precedent. The left is wanting, and the Democrats are wanting to take away all this opportunity scholarships, where you're providing fodder for them, because parents don't want to deal with this hogwash anymore. And so you need to clean it up. It's easily done if you will do it, if you want to do it. But perhaps Mr. McGhee should have identified as a green card, and it would have been permissible. And how dare anyone call this racism? Our country's being invaded. It's not about race. It is about what is right. And if a young man's got a question and he calls something right or he calls something wrong in the classroom setting, it is a prime opportunity for a teaching moment. That's what your job is. Do your job, administration. And to the board, do your job in holding them accountable. Because I guarantee you, come November, you're going to be held accountable.
Thank you, Mr. Mashburn.